morning, ladies. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. I just wanted to start the session off by having you each describe a little bit about yourselves. So, Jensen, we'll start with you.
I'm Jensen. I'm a bartender, and that's really it.
So you're mainly working nights?
Mm-hmm. Like 6 to midnight, around there.
Have you been doing that for a while?
Yeah, about 3 years.
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a school teacher. I teach 2nd grade. I've been doing that for like 1.5 years now. I like it a lot.
She's really good at it.
Well, thanks.
Do you guys find it's easy with like your late schedule and you working days that you can still find time to spend together?
Yeah, like the weekends we spend a lot of time together.
During the week we do like early dinner so I can go to work.
Yeah. So like when I come home, she's usually leaving, so there's like 2-hour gap that we spend together, but it's good, it works for us.
Yeah.
It sounds like you guys have a good relationship, making time for each other. Do you want to talk a little bit about what brought you in today?
Well, we've been just like talking to our friends, and they recommended that we would see someone about this. So I really haven't come out to my family yet. I haven't seen them in the 1.5 years that we have been dating, because I moved out here for this job, and they actually don't know that I'm gay, so kind of just like coming out to them, I'm just a little scared.
Okay. So have you come out to any friends in the area? Would you say your biggest concern is just coming out to your family?
Yeah, like we have a lot of friends here, and then my hometown friends, like where my family live, they have an idea, but they don't really know, so.
Is coming out to them in the near future something that you see doing, or are you just not ready yet, or you want to?
I want to. I think I'm ready, because we're thinking of getting engaged, so we don't want to go through with that without their blessing, so.
And how long have you two been together?
About like 1.5 years.
And does your family know?
Yeah, they're really supportive of me.
And have you met her parents?
Yeah, I love her parents.
Yeah.
Do you feel that there's a push to come out to your family? Are you close to them, or?
Yeah, I'm definitely close to them. I think I've definitely changed in the last 1.5 years that I haven't really been speaking to them, so I don't know. They are very religious and have strong beliefs, so I don't know how accepting they'll be for me to come out. I mean, I know they love me, but I don't know. It's just hard.
Well, it sounds like you have a good support system here. Have you ever, like, when's the next time you'll see your family? Have you thought about maybe telling them that next time you see them, or is that you want to work up to it?
So Thanksgiving is coming up, and I told them I was going to bring a friend, so we'll see how that goes.
How do you feel about that? You've never met her family, correct?
No, right. I'm a little nervous just for her. I just want everything to go smoothly just because I care.
Well, you guys have a great relationship and support for that. Have you thought of what you would say at all?
Whenever I think of it, I
Do you
just
wanna-
stop thinking of it because it scares me. So
Would you want to just tell one family member first, or were you thinking of maybe telling them all as a group? Or like
What do you
mom, then
think?
dad, sibling?
Maybe start with your sibling.
yeah,
Your sister, right?
my sister, yeah.
She's always been supportive of you.
Yeah. And I think she has an idea, so.
Do you guys talk often?
Yeah, we text like pretty much every day, just like how your day is going. But they've noticed I've been like sketchy lately, but I don't really know why.
Yeah.
Do they typically ask you if there's anybody in your life? Asking of, I guess, boyfriends or anything?
Not really. It just doesn't, we just don't really talk about it, so.
How do you feel as well?
I'm just scared for her just because I know how much like she's very family oriented, and I don't want this to ruin it for her. Not necessarily saying that like our relationship is ruining her, but I just want her to be okay. Her to be able to come home and like have both of our families together.
Is this something you guys have been talking about for a while? Have you thought of the, like,
I
if
probably,
your family is accepting, and have you also discussed if they aren't?
Yeah, I probably should have told them a year and a half ago. So it's been an ongoing problem. And I think it's just, I deal with anxiety, so I'm too scared to tell them and stuff like that.
Okay. Would you want to work on for our next session? Maybe now we can discuss, since you want to come out to your family, or thinking maybe this Thanksgiving, you seem to have a great support system of your friends and girlfriend, that maybe we can think of ways to have you come out to your family.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's time. So we should probably plan for it for Thanksgiving. Maybe the day before, or the day after.
Yeah,
It's
we'll go
gonna
for
be
the
whatever
entire
you're
weekend.
comfortable
Yeah.
with. And you'll have her support.
Yeah.
After
Like you
a
said, you know,
bottle
they
of
love
wine.
you, so as a family, they've known you your whole life, so news like this might be hard for them to hear, or they may be overjoyed. You won't know until you bring it up in the moment, but it seems very important to you, so I think we should work on a way to work on it, essentially.
Definitely. That sounds good to me.
Do you guys, maybe either together or you can work on it alone, I think that maybe writing out a script, so to speak, of what you would say if you came out to them, or maybe like write out a scenario in your head of your ideal way that you would come out to your family or your sibling at first.
Yeah.
Just writing it all down might help
Yeah.
put all the thoughts and like create a structure, so when you do come out, it's not as overwhelming.
I think that's good, yeah. And just like introducing her, I think would be a way of coming out, but I don't want to have her feel too overwhelmed.
Right.
Yeah, you could think of when you first introduce, would you introduce her as your girlfriend or your friend at first?
Maybe
We can talk about some ways you would segue into that.
maybe I could like go out to dinner with my family before, like without you or something, and then tell them, and then they'll meet you after the dinner.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. I think having the support of each other is very crucial in this time, because you haven't met her family yet, and your family doesn't know of her yet, so I don't want to say have a great expectation that you'll both be welcomed with loving arms if you've had this hesitation for a year and a half. I think creating a plan to have in place, and next week we can talk about it, how you might implement it and how you guys are feeling, because Thanksgiving is in about a week, so.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard, but I think I can do it.
I agree. You're ready? It's been a year and a half, so you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been helpful.
Yeah.
That's good, I'm glad to hear it. So we talked about your relationship. It seems very strong and supportive, and that you plan to come out to your family this Thanksgiving, and you'll be joining her. So for next session, I'd like you to have a script, so to speak, written out of what you might say and how you would say it, and we can talk about it, or if that's something you want to keep to yourself, just so you have it out on paper. It might ease your thoughts a little bit and anxiety you have around the feeling, and then we can go from there.
Sounds good.
Do you guys have any other questions or concerns you want to talk about before we close our session?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Gabriella. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Gabrielle. Hi.
Hi, you can call me Gabby. So we're just gonna talk a little bit about what's happening right now and go through like the next steps. So right now you have been in this rehab facility for about 3 months now after your fall, so learning to like build up strength and stuff like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you like it here so far?
I like it. They're all nice and the food's good.
That's good. Yeah.
I like talking to everybody.
Yeah, the food is really good.
The exercise is hard.
Yeah. So you've been doing physical therapy every day, or?
Yeah. Sometimes a few times a day.
Okay, that's good. And you like the exercises, you're comfortable with them?
Yeah.
That's good. So while we're talking, I think they're going to have you be released back to your house if that's what you're comfortable with. And we just want to make sure it's a safe environment for you to be living in now. So we did a little bit of a safety check around your house. There were some minor concerns, but nothing we can't fix. So how are you feeling walking with the walker now?
I feel better than when I started, but I'm just nervous to walk
Yeah.
around my house if I fall again.
Yeah, definitely. So they have like those like life support necklaces that you can wear. Have you seen them? So it's literally just a necklace.
I think I've seen those commercials.
Yeah, the commercials are a little funny, but so if you actually do fall, you can just press the button, because I know it is hard to get up even if it doesn't like hurt that bad. You just want to stay down and press the button, and someone will be more than happy to come and help you with that. So I think getting that would be a great step for you. How do you feel about doing like household work and just like day-to-day living?
I mean, I don't do many chores because it's just me, so just like laundry and cooking and some light cleaning.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a big adjustment. I do a little bit in occupational therapy, but
Yeah. So there is a service that we can get for you, someone to come like 2 times a week for you to help with just like light chores for you. If that's something you're interested in, because I know it is covered in your insurance. So that would be.
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So do you have any other concerns or?
I have stairs in my house, so I was thinking about getting that little like ride thing that goes up and down.
Definitely. That could be something we could work on. What's upstairs? Like, do you need to walk up the stairs to use the bathroom, or do you have a
That's where
bathroom?
my bedroom is.
That's where your bedroom is. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely can work on that. That's something we can get installed as well. And there's also, for like cooking and cleaning, there's something called Meals on Wheels that we can get for you. We can get it for you, I think, up to 3 times a week, and they come and bring you lunch and just deliver it to you, so that can help out a little bit. Do you feel comfortable with her? You're the daughter, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable with her living independently?
It's a little nerve-wracking just because I don't want her to fall again and get severely injured. I mean, this time it wasn't as bad, but it could be worse. I mean, we do live close by, but we can't be there all the time because I have my own kids. So I think that Meals on Wheels and all the other like amenities would be really good for her.
Yeah.
So it's reassuring that you guys are helping her, and I appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, so it looks like you have some good goals for when you are back at your house. So today is Wednesday. I'm going to see you again one more time before you go back home, and I think you're going to be released on Tuesday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we can go over like a schedule when you'll be around with her, and so just you're comfortable being alone and with all these people coming in. And are you still getting physical therapy at home, or do you have an appointments outside?
Yeah, I think that I have somebody coming to the house. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that
if
too.
I'm
I
able
can
to
check
drive.
on that. That's perfect. And then how are you with like taking your medications? Do you have like a little organizer that you do every
Yeah, I have one of those like days of the week things.
Yeah.
I don't take many medications,
Okay.
but I like vitamins and stuff and like heart medicine.
And you're okay with taking those?
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. So I think we can just go over like what we need. So we definitely want to make sure it's safe in your home, so we can have someone else go over and try to install that for you before you are back home for the stairs.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Also, I can contact the Meals on Wheels person if that's definitely something you want to do.
Yeah.
You think that's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they like
perfect.
stay at your house, or they just drop it off?
No, they
and
just
go?
drop it off and go pretty much. They're nice people though. And then someone to come in and help clean. You want to do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. They can help with the laundry and they're all really nice. And they can also help you with your medications too if that
Are they
is-
like nurses, or they're?
So they're like nurses' aides, so yeah. And they can literally do whatever you need. If you need help like getting in and out of the shower, they can help with that as well. Because I know you are going to be in a cast for a little bit longer. Okay, so we'll just go through like a weekly thing of what you'll get each day. So let's just go Monday, Tuesday.
How long does all this stuff last? As long as I need it, or like insurance covers it?
Yeah, so your insurance will cover it, I believe, for 4 months, and then we can go
That's
from
nice.
there. You can get extensions on it.
That's
and
longer
stuff.
than I thought it would be.
Yeah, so it'll be good.
That'll be good for you.
Yeah. So we can say, we don't know exactly just because their schedules might be a little bit different, the aides and the Meals on Wheels, but I'm pretty sure the Meals on Wheels you can get whatever days you want.
Okay.
So is there like lunch days that like you think would be good?
I think if they could do breakfast and lunch, and then I could come for dinner or drop you off dinner from what we had at my house. Is that okay?
That sounds like a good idea.
So
Okay.
breakfast and lunch
Yeah.
almost every day?
Yeah.
Okay,
On the weekends I could come because I don't really work on the weekends that often.
so we can do that. And then so Saturday and Sunday we'll keep open for now, but we can
Yeah.
also. And then so for when they come and help like do some chores and stuff, do you want them to do like Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that?
That sounds good.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Do they stay like overnight at night? Like if I have
No.
to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night?
No,
Or, like, walking alone?
they wouldn't, for the agency that I'm talking about, they don't have that, but they'll stay for a couple hours and help you clean, but I think you should be okay to,
I'll stay the first couple nights with
yeah.
you, just so you can get used to it.
And then once you get in a routine, I think it will be good, but if you do need extra services, we can look into like, if this doesn't work, if independent living doesn't work, there are like facilities we can look into as well, like independent living facilities and stuff like that. It's like around the clock care more. But I think you living at home right now is your best option.
Yeah, I like being at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to keep you there as long as possible. So I think this is a good plan, and I can try to organize all of this. And then when we meet on Sunday, on Sunday, we can go over it again for your release on Tuesday.
Okay.
Perfect. Do you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
All right, perfect. Well, it's so nice to meet you guys.
You too.
You too.
Thanks. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey Rachel, how are you today?
I'm doing okay, I guess.
You
I
guess?
don't know.
Okay. So, from what I hear, you just were released from prison. How does that feel?
It feels like I've waited for it for so long, but now it's kind of scary. I don't know.
So you're feeling a little
It's been,
scared.
yeah, it's been 3 years, so I don't really know what's changed.
Right. Do you want to talk a little bit about your prison sentence, or?
Yeah, I guess it was stupid. I got caught with marijuana,
Right.
but
And how
and I
old are you?
didn't get a plea. I'm 22.
Okay. So this happened 3 years ago.
Mhm. So I feel like these are like the fun years of your life, but now I don't really know.
Right.
I don't have any friends. I don't want to hang out with them because they're the bad crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't really know what to do.
That's understandable. So do you have any family that you kept in touch with for the past 3 years?
I'm close with my mom, and
Okay.
she said I could come live with her as long as I kept my act together. So I don't want to mess that up.
So
We've been
that's-
really close.
That's good. So that's something you want to strive for, to be good, so you can live with your mom and stay out of prison.
Yeah.
That's a good goal. So you mentioned that you're going to be living with your mom. Do you have any idea about a job? Any ideas on that?
No. In here, I just worked in the kitchen, so I don't know if I could just go work at a restaurant. I don't know if I'll be hired with a background of being in jail.
Right.
It's hard. I don't know, I don't really feel prepped for anything.
So is that
Beforehand, I just kind of sold drugs or did like mowed people's lawns or stuff. I never had like a real job.
Right. So is that something you want to work on? Getting a job? Is it something
Yeah, I
would
think
interest
that will
you?
help keep me in check so I don't end up back in this place.
That's a good goal. So how would you think you could create a goal, like with objectives, to achieve getting a job? Any ideas on that?
I think I need to find a place that I want to apply to,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know like what I would put on my resume. I guess I could make one. I just don't know what that's like.
So you would need help?
I don't know if I'll have a car either, so I'd have to take the bus.
Okay.
It just seems like a lot that I have to think of.
Are you ready for that big of a change?
I don't really know. It's different. Everything's the same in here each day.
Right.
And then in the real world, everything's different.
It's understandable. Well, it seems like you and your mom have a good relationship, so I'm sure she'd be there to help you. If you want to continue sessions with me, I'd be also willing to help you, if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I would like that.
Okay, so you want to work on getting a job. Is that your main priority right now?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay,
Because I'm gonna be out in I think like 2 weeks.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking, but
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. So you mentioned in 2 weeks you're going to be released and you're looking to find a job. So would you like to make a job list of like possible places you would want to work? Is that something that would be good for you?
Yeah, I'd like to do that. It's something I've thought about a lot. I just don't know where I'd be hired. Like, I
Right.
like cooking and I enjoyed working in a kitchen, but I don't know how I would handle if I'd get hired and like how people would treat me. I don't want
Right.
to be uncomfortable and I don't want to make other people uncomfortable.
Well, it's not something that you definitely like need to tell your employees, like your coworkers, but obviously your boss would know that. But I think that you would be fine. It's okay to be nervous. So, do you want to work on a list with me, or do you want to work on a list by yourself? What would be best for you?
I think working on a list with you would be good.
Okay. So, I know a lot of fast food places and smaller chain restaurants would definitely hire someone with a criminal record. So, do you have any that are near your house where your mom lives?
Yeah, we have, I think there's like Wendy's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Friendly's. There's a lot of chain restaurants.
Could you see yourself working at one of those for the time being?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm still young. I know I need a job, but I don't want to work at a fast food place forever either. But I
So-
don't know.
What would be your ideal job for the future?
I would want to be like a chef at like a real restaurant.
Okay. So, would you think culinary school would be something you'd be interested in?
Is that like where you cook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I would do that.
How do you feel about schooling?
I wasn't really ever bad in school. It's just kind of like waking up early that sucked a lot. But
Well, since you said 22?
yeah.
23? Okay, so you'd be in college, because did you get your high school diploma?
Yeah.
So you'd be in college. You could definitely take night classes, late afternoon classes, since you don't like waking up early. And then you could go and pursue that dream. But for the time being, working at a local Friendlies, Chick-fil-A, anything like that, I think that you would be able to get some sort of income, and that would really help yourself. Is that something you would agree on?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's something I would do.
And your mom is there to support you, and we can continue our sessions, like I said. That's something you would be okay with.
Yeah, I would like that.
Great. So for the next session, we went over that you need to make like a list, and that's what we did. And so basically, it's your job to go and get applications once you are released from prison. Are you okay with doing that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I would probably ask my mom to go with me. I think she would do that.
I think that's a great idea. So if you want, you can bring them into our next session, and I'll help you fill them out, and then we can go over how you can do interviews. Like, I'll give you some helpful skills, some ways to dress appropriately, all that kind of stuff. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Great.